Today I'm going to show you exactly how to frame a canvas painting or print with a floating frame. This is an acrylic painting. You can see it's gallery wrapped and we're getting ready to put it in this frame. I have a Cardinale brand floating frame here. Now you can use any type of floating frame. I've posted some links to my favorite ones in the description. But what I like about this brand is that it comes with everything you need to mount your painting in the frame. So you don't have to buy anything extra. But if your floating frame does not come with all of your mounting supplies, just make sure to get some offset clips. These are also available on Amazon. They come in different sizes, so you'll want to measure your canvas to make sure you get the right size. But if they come with the frame and you've already purchased a frame that matches the size of your canvas, you won't have to worry about that. So that's why I like the Cardinale brand, because they're really affordable and they come with everything you need. Well, except for one thing, a screwdriver. I love this electric screwdriver, but if you don't have one, you can just use a regular screwdriver. You need something to be able to insert the screws into your painting. Since I'm trying to frame a 16 by 20 inch canvas, I bought a 16 by 20 inch floating frame, because even though there is a little area that floats around the frame, that's what makes the frames cool, and that's why they're called floating frames. You don't need to factor that in when you're ordering a frame. I've been asked this question a lot. But what I like to do after I unwrap the frame is I like to lay it face up so that I can put the artwork in it, just so that I can make sure everything fits right before I turn it over to insert the offset clips. You can see it fits quite nicely, so what I like to do now is turn it over. Now you have to hold the canvas in place with your hands, obviously, when you turn it over, because it's not screwed in with offset clips yet. But this is the next part, and this is really easy. So you've got the back of the canvas here. What I like to do is place offset clips kind of in each corner, basically where they're right next to this slat, if you have a slat, but not over it. So that way when it screws in, it won't have to go through an empty space. It'll be more secure right here. So as you can see, they are placed all around, and now we just screw them in. It's also a good idea to have something soft that you're laying your painting down, face down on top of, so that's why I have a blanket on the table. It's also important to note that you don't need to put screws in both holes of the offset clips, just the one that is attached to your painting. It's as easy as that, and it's all framed up. Last step is to wire it. I have an entire tutorial on wiring it in the description, so I'm not going to show you how to do that in this video, but if you'd like to know how to wire, it's really easy to do. Watch that video. Time for the big reveal. Looks awesome. It really makes your painting stand out and look great. I love floating frames because they're not only easy to frame, but you can see the edge of the painting around the outside of it that you've painted, which looks really cool. It gives it a nice gallery feel. And floating frames aren't the only way to frame your canvases. You can also use open back frames. I've got a video of exactly how to do that there. All right, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.